Hello, gamers. Say hi, Matt.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. We have, of course, immedially ran into a bunch of
Say hi,
technical
Matt.
issues.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. There we go. So our solution so far is just that Matt, my co-streamer here, will just have to watch the YouTube stream muted and will not be able to hear all the wonderful music and sound effects and stuff. Such is life, sadly.
This is my cross to bear as a fellow gamer.
I don't know if it's because you have a Mac. That's our best guess so far. By the way, can you guys hear us? Say hi in the chat if you are able. Let's shut off this music for the moment. I'll also turn. Yeah, okay, there we go. We should be...
Okay, we have some confirmation.
Okay,
we have a
fantastic.
Hooray.
I knew it was going to be a rocky start, but well, that's how it is. We'll figure it out next time. For now, let me turn off this Gyromancer boss music that I've gotten going for the lobby here, and try and switch over to.
I'm just testing out the audio for myself, and I'm realizing that there's quite a significant delay on my end in terms of when the stream is happening and when we're having our conversation. So
yes, that is.
It may be quite comically delayed.
That is supposed to be happening. And also it might be taking a bit of a toll on my computer. Anyway, hi everybody, this is Soonmide, and it's me, Soonmide, and I'm here. Let's see, the chat box on the right might be working or might not be working, I'm not sure. We'll have to figure it out as we go. But we'll be playing Treasure of the Rudras. It's a really old, well, from like the classic SNES era of jrpgs. I think it's like from 1996 or something, and it's one of my favorite games that I never ever hear anyone else talk about. You should be seeing an Aeon Genesis Presents at the moment, and that's the person who translated this game. Let's see, they've done a bunch of they've done an extreme amount of retro translations, and I feel like if you ever have been involved with retro gaming, you basically ran into this guy at some point. Seems like the chat is not appearing.
I'm seeing the chat
in the well. Is it in the stream window itself? Oh, maybe it's a layer. No, it's a layering thing, I think. Let's see. Let's like so.
I'm seeing the chat next to
it. Baby steps, people. Baby steps. Anyway, even if the chat doesn't work, I should probably just start playing the video game.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm just quite excited to see what gaming meant to people during the Clinton administration.
There's like a Twitter account, I think, called like Gaming in the Clinton Era, that like shows a bunch of like weird television programs about like I think at least it's TV programs and stuff about like people in 90s clothes doing the things we needed from gaming magazines and everything.
Oh, we have the chat overlaid. Okay, this is probably coming to you much later than you actually posted that, Lee, but yes, we see your Let's Do It.
It's above the dog?
Just above the dog.
Wonderful. It's not showing up on my end. Alright, no, you might... Oh, actually, with the delay, I don't know if this will be true. Here is a rock with a man in it. Can you see the rock with a man in it?
We see the rock, we see the man.
Alright. The intro here will just lay out a little bit of world building first here. Teaching us about the Danes, the merfolk.
We have beard head.
Yes, those are the Danes, the bedheads.
Yes, and we have frog ears. Purple hair. This is all happening. The reptiles.
You have no idea how real all of these people are. But however, none were able to earn the heaven's favor. And as such, they will have to be taken out of the PowerPoints one by one.
frightening.
It's
But these were the times. I mean, this was what Clinton's administration, you know, this is the kind of impact it had.
I definitely don't know enough about the current era to keep going with this. Well, the heavens have given birth once again to these massive dorks, and life, 'tis said, flourished anew. So basically, the thing it's trying to say here is that this is a world where various species of intelligent creatures have sprung up to life, and then all have gone extinct in a sort of rhythm of extinction and birth. And that is the setup of Treasure of the Rudras here. Now, when it comes to like naming the characters, I kind of just thought I'd go with the standard names, just like because that's what the game gives you. Matt, how do you feel? Should we give them fun names?
I think that the names should be just so 1996. It's very important to me that the name is as 1996 as possible.
Oh god, can I go back to that era? Oh, there we go. Now I too can see the chat box popping up over the top spots. Wonderful. Well, if you're going to suggest something like that,
I think it needs to be a character from Frasier.
Matt, you understand? You understand that, like, I'm not going to be streaming all of the RPG this first time here. I will probably be doing this in batches, and the next time you might not be around, and we might not understand why Frasier is in the game.
It doesn't need to be Frasier himself. It could be, I mean, what was the name of his dog?
Frasier.
People in the chat, what was Frasier's dog's name? This
His
is why
dog
you're
was
here.
named Frasier.
Frasier's dog was named Frasier?
He was a horrible man.
Was it just recursive Frasiers all the way down?
Let's see. Yeah, Lake confirms Frasier's dog was named Frasier.
I guess this is unimpeachable evidence at this stage.
You know, Matt, I think to keep the stream going and to abide by your rules here, we are going to keep the regular names, except Scion here is going to be named Frasier.
And not Frasier Jr.?
I don't know if it will fit.
Okay.
And I don't think we have the... No, it will not fit, and we don't have the little dot. And I don't think Frasier
I think it
Jr.
must be Frasier.
I don't think Frasier Jr. would abide any sort of, like, improper...
Okay, it turns out here that the doctor was also named Frasier.
Yeah,
so that's
it's actually
as
called
well.
Frasier's Beast.
Sorry,
well,
that is a mistake that a lot of us know.
Let's just keep. We will only change Scion into Frasier, and that's actually quite fine by me.
Let's do it.
The rest can just perish. Let's see, Frasier. This is a wizard, a learned sorcerer searching for truth. I guess he'll pop up a bit later for you. He's named Serlant, which is a completely dorky name, which is perfect because Serlant in the game is a complete disaster. Disaster. I'm speaking especially British for someone with no British or American heritage. Let's see. Then we also have a druidess, as translated here. I guess I don't know what a druidess is like, but I don't see names like this. Also, I will be showing you guys character art later because it's absolutely. She's named Ritza? Yeah. I'll just put that as well. And here we have a person we will not be playing as for quite some time, called Doom, the Thief. And his role is mostly just to mess us up for a while, and then at the very end, Suarez rejoins the final party, which is why we have to name him. I feel like that's fine spoiling, because it's gonna matter for, like, exactly, like, 10% of the game.
Yeah,
right.
There's quite a lot of initial kind of... this is going to really test my ability to do recall for each of these people. The druidess.
It'll come up as we go, because the way this game works is you choose scenarios, and they go along the days as they count down to the extinction events. Let's see, bump the game audio down a little, or the mic audio up a little. Alright, I gotcha. Let's pause the game here. I can definitely bump the game audio down a scotch. thank you for notifying me. I did forget to ask about audio stuff. We've been messing for such a long time with all the Discord things, and we've just been panicking when we were supposed to be doing all this audio mess. Oh, that reminds me! I did say on Twitter that we had audio issues, and I do need to tell Twitter that we are in fact live. Oh my goodness!
Let's do that.
Hang on.
I'll keep the watchers engaged with some good 1996 references while you're.
Oh, wonderful! Thank you. You're a lifesaver. You're a 90s lifesaver.
So, does anyone else remember? There was Oasis.
Does anyone in here remember Oasis?
Yes. There was there were these two brothers a long time ago. Once upon a time, there were two delinquent brothers.
Oh my god,
and,
no!
They just loved to wail away on that guitar of theirs.
Matt, you're a
lifesaver. One of them would play the guitar, the other one would watch the other one play the guitar, and they would say to the other one, "You're really shit at that guitar," and the hopeless, they loved to talk about it.
All right, Matt, you can stop talking about Oasis now.
Okay.
This is going to be a refrain in this stream where Matt will get all up in arms about Oasis, and I will have to keep telling Matt my famous catchphrase: "Matt, stop talking about Oasis now." Anyway,
yeah, it's an unfortunate, very necessary slogan.
It's frankly why I invited you. I wanted this to have some sort of traction, some sort of catchphrase that I could use later, sort of form my brand. Anyway, the video game. It works in the scenarios where you play as each of these three characters, and at any time you can dip out and choose to play as another one. I said it! I said stop talking about Oasis! Finally. For this stream, I'm just planning to start one of these scenarios right here. You can either start as this warrior guy here, Fraser, as he is named. His story starts as a sort of tournament deal where you're just fighting a lot, naturally. And Solent here is an archaeologist slash wizard. His job is to be a complete buffoon and like trip into every plot aspect and ruin everything over and over, and maybe eventually triumph. I think he's not meant to be looked at as a complete buffoon, but that's definitely the role he plays. And here's Ritza, who is an eco-terrorist in the name of justice, which is very immediately charming. Which is basically why I've decided to start off as Ritza. I think that can appeal to people as it is right now. She also has a different feature that makes her incredibly attractive to start our playthrough with. By the way, Matt, I think I can hear myself through your call.
Oh, is there a way for me to resolve this?
If you have some sort of earphone situation?
I think that can be resolved. Yes.
Alright. Well, oh my god. Right.
How is this?
Oh, you are
way any better?
Yeah, and I think you're even a little bit crisper. Alright, how about we start a video game? How about we start a video game and become eco-terrorists?
I think it's time. I think it's time that we brought our message to the masses.
Absolutely. Finally, we are gaming. Begin. Oh boy, I'm sweating. Alright. This campaign here starts the way every single video game starts, which is to say, well, every JRPG at least starts with like a little overview of a map and some birds flying. And true to form, this is also how this is going to begin. Wait, for some reason I couldn't see someone saying fuck in Streamlabs, but I could see it.
This is only a Catholic stream. This is Catholic only.
Oh my god, bear with me. Alright. I knew the stream was gonna have some hiccups, but good lord. Alright. This is another thing. It is a JRPG. It's gonna start with dumping some plot on us here. Let's see. This is Zeku, my grandfather. Your heart is set on leaving. Gonna have some exposition here. Alright, she's leaving home. There's a spirit of life. For some reason. I guess this is what makes her a druidess. I never really thought about that part. But she can feel the cosmos. Finally. Is our destiny really going to change?
We will find out. Together.
Matt.
In the Holy Sacrament.
Matt, are you ready to go to church? Oh, anyway, yes.
I have been ready.
Alright, it's not only an ecoterrorist narrative, it's not only like a feeling Mother Nature narrative, it's also a searching for Mother narrative. And it's all been introduced in a matter of 5 sentences, I think. Oh, and we also have the Jade of Life on our forehead, so it's a chosen narrative. We are also a Messiah. So that's also been introduced now.
Okay, yes. The Mother, the Messiah. I mean, in Catholicism, all of this is coming together at this kind of speed as well. It makes a lot of sense.
A very different direction from how I thought it would. Anyway. Spirit has woken up? Oh, right. Here's something that's going to repeat over and over. The prophecies of the Danans. Now, the Danans were those delightful bearded men from before, who used to live on our planet. Amidst the light, they will dance in the skies of blue. In the deepest shadow it shall be born to reclaim the earth. The blue life they shall protect, and receive the guidance of the oceans!
Gracious.
Those sentences are going to come up over and over again. Not this last one, though. No one cares about that one. It's a little bit pretentious, to be honest. A jade shall shine in the face of this woman. I think it's on her head. Yeah.
So this studio, they went on to make Final Fantasy, right? Or they
actually, yeah, it was Squaresoft, wasn't it? I should probably know this as someone who's a tremendous fan of this. Yeah, it did say Squaresoft at the start. Oh, we are freeing the world from the taint of pollution. This is the reason we are to become eco-terrorists. The world in this game is covered in deadly pollution. Alright, where should we start?
There's just so much lore happening at such a fast speed here.
I swear, this is just... It's kind of just how the start of JRPGs go, and maybe especially in Treasure of the Rudras' case. We are first headed now to the city of Babel, which is the only city without smog. Thing is, we will have a lot of opportunity to talk about this as we wade through a bunch of fighting and stuff without plot, is the thing. But let's go to Babel to look for our mother and to see what all this pollution stuff is about. I kinda did wonder exactly how I was gonna do streaming a bunch of text boxes. Oh, also, we know mantras, because we've been taught about them from the time we were a kid. Those are spells. Alright, he has finally stopped talking. And now, I am in control. The world is our oyster. Whew. Okay. Do you have any questions so far, Matt? All of this should be crystal clear.
Yes, it's so crystal clear. I could not even begin with the questions that I have. It feels like this dude has just been like, hey, here is just enough conversation for you to be in therapy for 3 or maybe 4 months.
You see, old bald men, they know everything and they need to tell you everything before you leave you leave the town you were born in. It's critical. How it is. Babel has a pollution cleaning device, this old man just told me, but it emits more pollution than it solves. Oh, right. Let's introduce you to something... Introduce you to something crucial. Here we are in the menu here. Take a little look at her. We can see that she's a priestess, that she has the life jade. The jades are going... the jades are also going to be a plot point. It's fine.
Yes.
You can see how much ragu we have.
We have...
we have 100 ragu.
do you basically just like douse it on your, like when you go to a merchant, do you basically just upend a jar of it on top of them to exchange for their goods? I don't understand.
I think what happens in the world of Treasure of the Rudras is that instead of a system of money, in exchange for goods and services, you have to like dump
meatballs.
No, not that. You don't give them the meatballs. You like dump several jars of ragu like down your gullet to prove that you can, and like for having to do the bigger the thing you want, the bigger a stunt you have to do. You have to eat so much fucking ragu.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Okay,
this is world building.
Proceed.
All right. Anyway, I was going to show you something important. These mantras. This is a list of our spells here. They are words. In this case, Risa is meant to be sort of a healer type figure, so we start out with 3 healing mantras. Yeah, single heal, heal everyone in the party, stronger heal, resurrection, all that good stuff, and 2 water damage words. And the exciting part of this is we have a big spellbook full of slots that we can just start typing in. F in the chat for Alfredo. Thank you, Matt. Like, for example, I could type in here the name of your wonderful musical career here, Main.
Oh, nice.
And this will generate a spell just from the word itself, and we can use that in fights.
Oh my goodness! And what it will just generate the constituent properties of the spell, or do we get
the
to have
entire
some
thing?
Over it? It's wind damage.
Yeah,
that's decided.
Main, you are wind damage, and you harm every single enemy. You cost only 5 mana, which is like perfect for early game. You have it all, my friend.
We have a request for a suggestion for a spell.
Absolutely, I desperately want chat to suggest me spells as we go along.
Cool.
Actually, first I'm going to try to figure out what the pepper is. Give me pepper. Oh, this one's also good. Yeah, I can type heal. Hang on. I'll just overwrite this other heal spell that I probably won't be using. Oh, also, you might notice I've been only typing in all caps here. That's because these lower caps are only really for naming the characters, and when I type in the spell menu, it just gives me upper caps anyway, and just does the same thing. So, all spells are all caps. They're all about yelling. Yell at your enemy. Yell powerful words at your enemy. Would you look at that? Heal restores HP. Fantastic. I'm so glad we have all this interactivity.
This rules. This is pretty impressive for the time, no?
Yes, it's absolutely fantastic, and like, it's immediately impressive, and it's why I want to show off this game. It's one of my favorite things that an RPG has ever done. Let's see. Oh, actually no, I'll show that later once we've managed to get bored of stuff. Do you want we should run around in the town? And actually, I am going to run around a little bit in the town, just quickly talk to everyone. Oh, you're just going to repeat the prophecy to me. It's crucial.
We need to put in... Yeah, we need to put in an appearance in the town.
We've allegedly, like, grown up here, but we don't know any of these people. Huff huff. I must save my breath. Huff huff.
That is very JRPG. Huff huff.
Huff huff. Yeah, the perfect thing to say in an JRPG, if you are like a weird old man, is just to like say huff huff out loud to people you meet.
Truly, what is this pattern of old men going for like extensive kind of hikes or jogs? I mean, this is
spry.
Spry.
Another thing that's like classical JRPG that I honestly also just really like is I can just walk into people's houses, take their things. There's a little green bag. Wonderful.
Can you get in their beds? This sometimes is permitted.
Oh,
you can kind of like get in to the side.
Yes, I think I can. Yeah, there we go. This is mine now. I've claimed it. This is where I will respawn. Let's see. Now that this is my house, I'm also going to take this. Purifier found. This is... this kind of exacerbates the fact that we are just sort of robbing people as we go, because, as we can see in the item menu here, purifiers expunge pollution from the body. They are extremely expensive medicine for people living in a polluted world, as we will see as we go along. So stealing this from the suffering will become sort of a running theme.
Nice.
Do you have anything for me? No, just sort of a nice house. Oh, and here we come to the other reason that I wanted to play as Ritza first. Stop, come on. She can talk to doggies. All the other characters will only get a little bark sound effect, which is, of course, delightful as well. But Ritza knows the heart of dog. This dog will tell me that I'm able to talk to the dog. Thank you, dog.
I understand completely now why you wanted to play this game.
This dog will tell me that the air stinks like pollution. The dog knows this. Items... Well, we don't need anything from you, triangular old lady, but we do need to steal what you have in this pot. This moon ring. That is another thing that's key to RPGs, is to just look in pots.
Did we already receive some arcane wisdom as to how Rizza gained the opportunity to speak to dogs, or is that just something that we have to just accept and move along with?
The old man has not taught us about this. We'll have to see if the game
Okay.
has anything about this. I think the only explanation is the dog telling you that you can talk to dogs. Anyway, we were wearing some nice potpourri. I don't think that does anything for us. I'm going to switch over to this moon ring. I can probably go over the elements and stuff later. We have a lot to get through at the moment. And I kind of want to get to some more exciting stuff after we've emptied this town of all its belongings. Oh, I was also going to mention, thank you so much for calling her Rizza. Like,
From Wu-Tang Clan?
yeah! I guess that is something.
Very 90s, very acceptable.
Oh my god, you're right. That's perfect. Maybe that is why she was named that. Is there something in here? Of course there is, and I'm going to take it. Something's preventing it from opening. That, we can't have that.
I feel like maybe even the Rizza... I imagine the Rizza could probably have played this game. I think he's into this sort of thing anyway.
I will believe.
It's feasible.
I will believe in you that that's correct. Anyway, let's force
Yeah.
open this thing that we don't own. Oh. It's mouse. Looks like it hasn't been open in a long time. Sometimes cupboards you open will have a bunch of like messed up scribbles inside that like clue you in on new spells you can get. This one I think was added in a new patch because I've never seen this one before. I think it wants me to write the word sexy beam. Are you seeing this, Matt?
Yes.
There's also some references to a different franchise here. That is not Igaboo. That is the question.
Amiga?
No, they're divided by the. What are those called? Well, anyway, the question marks are the only ones to fill in. This is a reference to the Shin Megami Tensei line, the Persona line of spells, where you can do elemental stuff called Agi, Garu, and Bufu. But anyway, let's do what's important first here and inscribe Sexy Beam, I guess. Has anyone been suggesting any other spells in chat? I've been so frenzied. I did write Pepper.
You've done Pepper already.
Pepper
we
does
need
water
more
damage
spells,
to
people.
all.
Oh, we've had TQ.
Oh yeah, Teikyu. That is
Teikyu.
Miyazaki's favorite anime. Let's see. A famous quote of Miyazaki goes as such: "Anime was a mistake. The only good anime is Teikyu."
We have Spaghetti as well from Lee.
Teikyu does lightning damage to one person. Huh. Sexy Beam seems powerful. I do want to try that one out. Spaghetti.
Well, we already knew, didn't we, that Sexy Beam was powerful.
It wouldn't be in
I think
there.
that was understood.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What I'm hoping, though, is like that the beam will actually be attractive itself. Well, hope we got lots of spaghetti. Oh my goodness! Lay, thank you so much.
I'm on a delay, so I still haven't seen it yet, but hold on.
No, I'm very excited for you to...
Yes, I just saw it.
This one blasts out almost all of the mana I have and boosts my spirit incredibly. Which I feel is
gonna...
I feel it's
going to cost quite a lot of ragu. This is the problem with it, though.
Spaghetti. This feels like a great metaphor for carbo loading. Well, there we go. Some spells. Oh, right, and also we got those spells from the Shin Megami Tensei universe here. Agi, Garu, and Bufu, those are like elemental spells. It's just some references to some other games. I will, however, steal Bufu, because Bufu has a special effect, I believe. It freezes enemies. So now we have a pretty nice level starting set of spells here, but we are still within a town and we shouldn't be using them on anything in here quite yet.
And definitely not the dogs, right?
No. I think we can use spaghetti on the dogs.
Oh yeah.
Here's a guy talking about the Netherworld. He's helping establish the metal cover aspect of this video game.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We need to find the kind of the lost kind of like hair metal band lore that is somewhere at the heart of this whole scene.
I think this barkeep is hitting on me. Oh right, Rumahati. When you go into bars, you can get served drinks that are names of spells. Rumahati has a status effect cure. Guess what else here? But it's also incredibly useless, so I will not even write it down on a paper note. I will disregard this.
Cast it asunder.
There's an inn. This one's empty, but in other inns we will be able to just sort of bust into people's rooms and bother them. What do you have to say? Try combining matches. Alright. By the way, sorry if this is taking a long time, but I am the kind of player who does have to talk to everyone in the city to make sure that I'm not missing anything.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
I'm the same. Yeah. I feel like it's a wasted opportunity if you don't.
I just went directly 2 tiles behind this man's back and just took his medicine after he told me that his wife recently became ill. Now, his wife is over here. I'm a healer.
I guess there's a reason that everybody knows you in this town.
Yeah, do you remember that I'm a healer who will heal the world? Anyway, has a midwife who feels awful, and I have tried before to open this one, but I can't steal from this sick woman directly. Seems like it's a shame.
It is truly a shame.
We'll have to come back later. Oh, here's the weapons store. That's essential. What will our 100 ragu get us? Did I mention that ragu is money?
Yes.
Let's see. All the weapons in Treasure of the Rudras, instead of being like generic, have fun names. And a lot of the armor also has this. It's another thing that is like one of my favorite parts. They all have neat little like descriptions and everything. Anyway, we don't have any money. Let's not. I think it's just simply time for us to leave.
It's time for us to go out and to seek eco success, I suppose, in whatever way that kind of... I forget already what, like, half of our, like, lore that was given to us by the old man was, so...
I'll keep you up to date on that stuff.
Yes.
Basically, the world is suffering from a lot of different types of pollution, and we are going to kick a bunch of asses until it isn't anymore.
Okay. I mean, yeah, he could have just said that. You should have been writing this.
Absolutely. It is now nighttime. This is one thing. Time passes in this video game, and when we go to the menu here, we can see that 0 days have elapsed. Around 14 days. There's around 14 days left until the extinction event. And it will keep a handy track of this. In the meantime, let us step outside and get attacked by the very future itself.
Let's do it.
Now, I really wish we didn't have all these audio problems when it comes to Discord and everything, because I really wish you could hear the battle music. It's one of my favorite things about this game altogether. I think later...
I'll definitely be tuning in another time. Yeah. I'll come back. And we'll do it another
or
time.
like later in the stream, maybe we can just like designate a little listening time. Anyway, let's attack this guy with a big rapier.
I think so. I
We've...
do also want to see what Spaghetti does. I mean, we know, but still.
I don't think it's time quite yet to use up all the MP I have. Let's see. I will fire off a sexy beam at this guy.
I feel very honoured to be a spell within Riz's Armitage, if that's a word.
Her Armitage. Yeah, let's call it her Armitage from this point on. Wife, you say? Is wife a spell? Well, let's see if wife is a spell. Now we are all wife guys. Fire damage to all. Wife has spoken. Well,
is there any rhyme or reason? Like, is there something similar about, you know, this set of consonants and vowels put together? Do they...
There is absolutely a sort of rhyme and reason to this. You might notice here that we have Lef and Lefna. Mantras in Treasure of the Rudras have a sort of grammar that I just haven't been using for these spells here. Where, for example, Lef is the main word of healing, and you can apply like suffixes and prefixes to make it stronger or make it multiple. Like applying Na to Lef makes it target everyone in the party, but cost more MP. And in this way you can modify your spells. There are a bunch of other elemental mantras that we'll be getting into. Aku, for example, is the basic water elemental one. But you can also ignore all of that and just sort of write words like we've been doing. Did you see how sexy and powerful that beam was, by the way?
It was too sexy.
Yeah, almost a little bit too sexy. Oh, Oh no! Birds!
Always a problem.
I will need the help of my friends, my powerful friends.
Are they birds?
They do bird attack.
Well...
They do bird attack.
They look like a combination of like bees, owls, and some kind of like what are those things that perch on the side of buildings and they're made of stone?
Gargoyles?
Gargoyles.
By the way, I'm so used to playing through the start of all of the campaigns that I just walked up and picked up this nearly invisible treasure chest over there. Let's get it.
Nice.
Let's get moving. There's a lot of fighting to be done before we sleep. Let's kick a bird's ass. I think anything that does bird attack, it has to be a bird, whether or not like it looks like it.
I don't know. I think I could probably do a bird attack if he like came at me in the right way.
I think at that point you would become a bird. Well, it seems like when I defeated this bird, according to chat, I have learned the spell. I've been inspired with the spell bird. I'll let you in on a little secret and say that the spell bird was actually one I used all the time playing through this when I was young, because it has a very pretty animation.
Ooh.
Oh, quite a lot of MP though, so I guess I'll use it later. Oh,
hang on, bird
but...
has the same experience as Maine.
Experience?
Well, sorry, not the same experience, the same effect as Maine.
Ah shit, this boy is saying AG! I'm also always saying this, as a fellow boy.
Of course.
This guy's also huffing.
There is a great deal to go arg about.
Anyway, the police are here, they called him a bastard, and now they want me to identify the bastard. Of course, we will definitely help the police head the extremely opposite direction.
Riza says a cab.
That is actually a legit part of the game. Oh, I shouldn't be attacking these. I should just be using the spell of my powerful friend.
So many birds, so many gargoyle bee owl birds to deal with.
Well, it seems that a new batch of spells have come in, and I think I fully agree with both of them. I did learn
Nice. And I love that you got some more ragu from these birds. I don't know how you got that ragu. I don't know if it was like you had to like squeeze them like a tube of toothpaste or however it was.
Everyone in this world has a tiny, like, little pot to boil ragu in, and they just shove the birds in there.
Nice.
And in doing so, we all become rich. Anyway, let's follow this doofus of a man that we saw. Is this the way? Oh, I guess I won't find it. I'm rapidly using up my... Oh, that's simple. This is level. Let's find something that's cheaper. I hate all these bird attacks.
These are... Why is it that there is always a Zubat in every JRPG? There is... Is it like a requirement? Is this just something which is at the heart of the experience?
I think it's quite crucial.
Yes.
To have at least one bat, yeah.
You just have to be zooed.
Let's see.
As you explore.
Oh, zooed as in Zubat, I don't know, like, as in a big zoo where all of that's on. Anyway, that out of the way. There's probably a treasure chest here. It sure as hell is. Sweet, delicious, tasty water is inside this treasure chest. Wasn't the description for this one quite good? Yeah, tasty, clean water. We found some tasty water.
For once.
Destroy it. Actually, I guess I can be a little more liberal with my spellcasting if I have that much tasty, tasty water.
So, I have a question.
Yeah.
Why can we speak to dogs, but we can't speak to owl, bee, gargoyle birds?
I don't know that it's proven that we can't talk to them.
So we maybe just never tried? We just
I think we just
attacking?
sort of went into an ass-kicking agreement. Anyway, let's talk to this huffing boy. Thanks to you, I'm home free now.
All the men have asthma.
Oh, he was trying to sabotage the purifier. This sounds like a good guy. Well, even if he did sabotage the purifier, he's better than the cops, so let's kick the ass of some cops immediately into the game. Of course, we will be casting a cab. Oh! Before I do that, I should be... how do I do this? No, that's not it. There we go. I'll switch myself into the back row, so I take less damage, but since I'm casting spells, that's the system in JRPGs. You have the rows, like you can cast spells for maximum damage from the back row, but you can't do as much melee. Anyway, hey Cap. This guy has a gun, so he can also just hang out in the back row and just attack. Yeah, there we go. ACAB did not seem to do much to defeat the cops, sadly.
Well...
I think it might be an elemental resistance thing. And if so, actually Main will be doing way more damage to the cops.
Well, now I'm starting to enjoy this.
We are headed in a direction that seems quite good. Main has destroyed one cop.
Hell fucking yes.
Now look at this guy's fucking windpost. Oh, I haven't talked about the windposters yet! Rudras is absolutely adorable. Also, this guy is fucking named Garlisle. There has to be a man named Garlisle in this game, I guess.
Garlisle. So that is like a combination of... I'm trying to think about where...
Garth and Lyle, I guess? Two terrific goofus names. Anyway, he's the leader of the Resistance, but in a sort of different direction from most things with a Resistance. They're resisting a mayor. He's a greedy mayor.
Hired goons. The mayor and his hired fucking goons.
The hired goons of the mayor. He's basically taxing everyone to hell for being the only city without pollution, because he has the machine that pushes more pollution elsewhere instead.
Aha.
So
Critical.
Carlisle here picked up a gun that is bigger than he is and went out to destroy it.
Okay. So now, are we going to huff away with him for a while?
Anyway,
or
this
do we go
guy
our separate ways?
This guy tries to say that we are very, very lovely, and Rizza does not have any of it. Anyway, now we have a big fucking oaf along with us. I think. Oh yeah, there's a treasure chest over there. Let's take a brief look at Carlisle over here. Class Rebel. Let's see. And he has a T decline and a little coat on. That is true. Anime does like give mayors a weird amount of power.
Yeah.
Did someone ask for a different spell here? Hamha. Yeah, okay. Language of hamster. Hamha. Matt, do you know about the language of hamsters? Void damage.
I regret to say that I really just, for me, a hamster is just this completely unknown entity. Yeah, I don't know.
A small pet.
Yes, I'm aware of what a hamster is, but I think just in general, I just don't have any understanding about how they work.
Oh, like affinity.
What they need. Yeah. I know as much about hamsters as I do probably about, like, I don't know, like those kinds of like lizards that people sometimes have. And I'm always like, I really wish that I understood how that whole scene works, the lizard maintenance community. I would love to get in on that. Yeah, like, you know, these people, they've got like an affinity with the lizards, and it's like they've got a lizard, but it basically exists to them as a dog. I just find that whole thing incredible.
To them as a dog. But anyway, I found a treasure chest that said it gave me MP, then absolutely didn't. But it did teach me the spell Polymora, which lets me absorb MP, and that one's actually quite useful. And I'm also just going to give myself... Actually, no, I think we have an inn coming up, so I can spare myself some sweet, tasty water.
So what is MP? Is this basically mana?
Yeah, mana points. Actually, I don't know if they ever mention what the M stands for, but I assume it's mana.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, just for anyone who's tuning in, I'm a complete dumb shit.
No, you're not!
Well, I have I have less than zero experience. The last JRPG that I played was Final Fantasy X on the PlayStation 2. So that should give you some indication. And by the last, I don't mean like, oh, I played it in kind of like a, ooh, I go back and experience previous JRPGs. No. I played it at the time when it came out, which was, you know.
But I think that still gives you like enough basic RPG experience, I think, to be able to parse what's going on.
Well, I guess so.
Alright, we have finally left the forest. A little bit of a slow start on this one, I'll be honest, but it's gonna... some things are gonna start happening. Yikes! No, sorry. Yikes! Water falling from the sky?
Huh?
Whoa, mama!
It was 1996. The whole home
I
improvement kind of response to things.
I said whoa mama with like people watching. This rain tastes good. First time I've ever seen it. A little bit of local in here. The world is so fucking polluted that rain does not fall, and when it does, it tastes as bad as the seawater. Also, I love this little bit of dialogue here. I've made it my mission to find a way to clean up the world's pollution. Sounds good, let's get it done!
Ugh.
Carlisle does not give a shit. Or he gives too much of shit, I don't know. Probably too much of shit. While I'm in the future here, I also want to make a little point of the battle preparation animations in the battles here that I also extremely love. No other... Like, I played a bunch of Final Fantasy stuff, but this game outdoes it in the animation, battle animation department. Now, when I press attack here, Riza will do a little preparation, and then become, like, fighting ready. But if I choose a mantra instead, she will do that same preparation, and then go into a mantra pose. And likewise with items, she goes into a little bag-holding pose. And defending, she goes. And all of them have the same little lifting her skirt thing, and each character has their own little pre-animation that just delights me immensely. And
yeah, that's really nice.
I just wanted to talk about it because a smile naturally forms on my face when I play this video game. Oh wow, we have 8 viewers. Lovely. 2 of those might be us, but I don't know. Anyway, here's Babel, like 2 steps away from where we live. Still a mystery to us. Pure City Babel. Mayor Kogan's got an ancient artifact to suck up the smoke. Starving everyone in the city with his mayoral powers. I don't know if anything is above a mayor.
That's basically as high as you can get on the, the chain of command.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Garlal here suggests that our glinting jewel that we have on our head crossed the rain just now. The rain is actually something that happens because of a different campaign. The campaigns all happen at the same time, and you see events from different perspectives, well, when you play as different characters. The rain happens because, I believe, a different ancient artifact gets all busted up and everything starts raining. Anyway, let's meet the Resistance. Oh, no, before we meet the Resistance, we have to get creeped out by a cop and then, I think, kick his ass? Oh, they know Garlyle. They know Garlyle, so we do have to destroy them. It is essentially the Rashomon of gaming. It is absolutely what that is. Well, now we have 3 of cops and only 5 MP. I did not think about this, but 5 MP as it happens is exactly enough for my friend Maine to help out.
Let's do it.
And also, Garlyle is actually really useful because certain guns that he can equip just targets every single enemy, which is what you want. And he can also attack from the back row, so he takes less damage as well. Very useful, this element. Another thing I really enjoyed about the way this video game works is that when using melee characters, people with swords and stuff will jump over to each other and hit each other. You don't just like Final Fantasy attack air and have
it happens all the way over there.
Yeah. That sort of made that was really important to me when I was a kid for some reason. Kid, I say. I guess I played this as a teen, 14 year old, something. There we go. Defeated cop. That's another part where I wish that you could hear the sound of this game because the level up chime is just delightfully crisp and crunchy. Anyway, this is a very disgusting, grainy little town.
What is the medical herb that we accrued? What does that do?
It medicals our body.
Gotcha.
Garlyle knows the innkeeper here. He tells him to can it, because this is the 90s.
It is, regrettably.
Also, he continues to be just a complete doofus. Yeah, the cops did have a bunch of ragu. Anyway. Now, over here is an NPC that's always vexed me a bit. Yeah, no, we were not able to set up screen share because Discord did not want to cooperate with us even a little bit.
Do you want to try a second time, or do we want to just press on for now?
Well, for the moment, we haven't been playing. We've only been playing for I guess we've been playing for an hour. But once things have happened a little bit, after the first boss, maybe we can take a little break and try again. I suppose. In the meantime, by the way, is it all right with you if the stream goes on for a while?
With me, yeah.
Okay.
I'm around.
Because it might be kind of long, considering the nature of RPGs. Anyway, this NPC always vexed me a little bit. Ouch! Hot, 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 hot. I. Arg. And that's all she wrote. And if I try to talk to her again, she chides me. You can see a very weird spirit on the roof at night.
Chromati's offered to help with the stream stuff, which is very kind. Thank you, Chromati.
Yeah, we will have a little chat about that. But for the moment, it's probably fine. Though, actually, it would be really good to get you the audio, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, there's gonna be some slight noises as I move my laptop here. And maybe we'll actually go to break. Let's see. I will pause the animation. This is my first stream in basically an eternity. And I will switch over to this screen over here. Let's see.
I do love that dog's face.
It is a very, very good dog. Let me just type in Arial and then white. Goodness. But I definitely know all about streaming. I have to put it over the dog's face or it won't be legible. All right. Well, how about I'll mute our call for now, Matt, and put on some music so the stream won't be completely silent, and we'll try to get back at you as soon as possible.
Yes.
All right. See you guys in a bit. All right, there we go. Back on stream. Sorry, everyone. Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, where are we up to? Are we just going to keep going as we were?
Yeah, it seems like Discord does not agree with us at all.
Okay, that's okay.
Let's see. Can I turn off the notifications on Steam here? All right.
Is it possible for us to? Is it possible for us to do it through something like I don't know, Skype or Zoom instead?
There probably is some different way we could do this, but for now, I kind of just want to keep this going.
Yeah,
it seems like viewers have arrived and everything, and I feel a little bad about like immediately having.
Yeah, don't worry. As long as you don't mind. As long as you don't mind me, just like my commentary is going to be, I think, a lot more vague, so that it's not so much about the individual things happening on the screen. If you help me out a little bit, if you can help me out by speaking aloud more of what you see.
Yeah, I will do this. Oh my god, I've toppled my little box of raspberries.
Oh no!
My streamer snack. My streamer snack. Anyway, sorry, this has been a mess of noises and technology, and I'm probably going to be very embarrassed when I watch this stream after we're all done, but for now, let us head back into the world of Treasure of the Rudras.
I'm excited.
There we go. Oh my goodness. Did I do this correctly? Yes, it seems like it's back on track. We've just rested, our party... That's all good. And I think now we should just try to find the resistance. Oh, there you are, Mallory! Yeah, it's... I thought about it, and I really wanted a good sort of vertically oriented dog picture that I could use for the chat box. And now it seems now the dog is just thinking on everyone's behalf. Mallory, you joined after the first part of the game here, and I can just sum it up as there are 3 different scenarios in the game where you can play as 3 different characters concurrently. Well, you play as them separately, but all the events happen concurrently. We are playing as Riza, who is a sort of druid healer who is going to do a bunch of eco-terrorism to heal the world. And we need to beat up a bunch of cops. We are also the Chosen, who will cleanse the air. We have just arrived at a city that has a air purifier device that takes pollution away from the city and just puts it elsewhere, stronger than ever before. So obviously...
And this is maybe run by the corrupt mayor, is that what we also know?
We do have to find the resistance and join them in the eternal fights. It's an old sort of writing trope, but we do have to go guerrilla versus mayor, a tale as old as time. Let's see. We are not paying taxes, so we can't go to the harbor. Sure. All of these people who live here pay out their nose to have fresh air in a world full of pollution. That's another thing that's probably worth mentioning. Just the world itself is crammed full of pollution. And I haven't even mentioned like 5 other plot points that got introduced to us in the first sentences of streaming. But we'll come around to all of that stuff. Oh, right, there are slums in the city. Still with us, Matt, by the way?
Say what?
I was just wondering if you're still with me.
Oh, I'm still here. Yeah, sorry, I'm just engrossed. I'm enjoying this. I'm kind of like processing as well the kind of like the lore. This ladder, by the way, is that something that you can climb now, or? Oh, you already did.
Yep.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. It's the delay.
Just to explain to people in the chat who may have joined a little bit later, watching on a delay, unfortunately, because we've had some tech issues. Yeah.
Discord refuses to cooperate with us, so Matt's on a delay and has also muted the stream so he doesn't hear himself. so he doesn't get to experience. Well, this isn't really all that great of a town music. It's kind of whatever. Also, here's sort of a bad thing. Like, we enter the slum and immediately all the children are brown.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's not great. I don't know if it's meant to like signify a bunch of like dirt, but that's not really better, is it?
Well, no, and I suppose maybe like at this time, yeah, I mean, maybe accurate for the times, I suppose, in a horrible way.
Do you know a lot about the slums of the 90s? Also,
well,
I love this girl who just walks up to you and says, "Hey, I'm prettier than you. I'm the best."
This is what the kids say to me at school, to be completely frank.
These are well-written kids.
Yes.
Also, I've picked up a dirty, foul hat from a barrel in the slum. Complete with pronounced airwax marks. I think I'll save this one for Carlisle. Carlisle can wear this dank hat.
Nice. Now, we didn't talk so much about the defense fire, like the fire, thunder, light issue. Where is the Riz's alignment on all of this?
Hang on. What did you say?
The fire, light, water.
Oh, right! All that stuff.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
There is an elemental system, an attack element and a defense element that we can use, and it's a way to defend yourself from certain elemental damage or do certain elemental damage versus like its weakness. These couplings are weak versus each other. So fire is weak to water and water is weak to fire.
Sure. Yeah.
An individual equipment you find will, for example, if I de-equip the Moonring here, I lose my dark defense. But if I get
okay.
So now I have dark defense, but that also means that I'm weaker to light. I will take more damage from light magic, essentially.
Sure.
And if I had a weapon with attack element, that would also be able to do more damage versus its opponent. And that's what... It's kind of hard to find information online about like the stat systems in Treasure of the Rudras. Like, you can see here that there are, like, when the delay catches up, you can see here that there are 4 main stats here: Strength, Agility, Speed, and Spirit. I only vaguely know what these do. Strength is fairly obvious, like attack power and stuff. Spirit is your magic power and probably also magic defense. Speed is turn order. But agility, I have simply no idea. I think it might be like your chance to evade an attack completely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's there's very little information out there. And similarly, when you have... I don't know if you wear 2 dark defense things, if you get a stronger dark defense. I don't know if they stack. I do know that if you wear if you wear both dark and light, they cancel each other out. And if you then wear another one, you'll get that one again. They stack like that. This has been statistics.
I just noticed as well, we've accrued quite a lot of Ragu.
Oh yeah.
Ragued quite a lot. I wonder, is there any value to, like, what can we do with that now?
We can buy weapons and armor and stuff mainly, and items and things. That's sort of... I don't think there's a weapon.
And is there a big like impulse to do like what's that whole thing called where you like just mainline like low level enemies for a while in order to accrue?
To grind.
Yeah, grinding. Is there a grinding impulse in this game?
I never really had to grind a lot when I played through this, but I will say that when I first got to the end boss of this game, I was extremely underleveled and had to quit because I couldn't go back and grind at that point. Anyway, these 3 kids have mentioned some familiar words here. Do you remember the prophecy of the Danans, Matt? Amidst the light?
If the old man regaled it to us,
yes,
it fell out of my head, unfortunately.
Well, what is your best guess? What will they do amidst the light? No, oh, sorry, I spoiled it. They will dance. Sorry, that one's a gimme. But in the deepest shadow.
Oh. the chat.
Did
Maybe
you ever
can
dance
help?
with the devil in the pale moonlight? Alright. Yeah, chat,
I'm
do you...
gonna say born.
It shall be born. Correct. And that
Oh my
makes the
God.
third one kind of a gimme, because the butterflies already did dance, and the blue life. Well, actually,
So
the
we
blue
will
life, they
protect.
will dance, doesn't really make a lick of sense. Super. See you later. Bye. Bye.
Phew, we got past the urchins.
A significant banner in any... significant barrier in any RPG. Urchin challenge. Urchin challenge. Oh, right, I think we can get some more barrel stuff. No? Not here? Doggy!
Huh. Okay.
This is an advanced doggy. Matt, did you see the advanced doggy yet?
Yeah, I just read it. Yeah.
Also, here's another thing. This is where the children of the Resistance gather. The Resistance is all kids.
Oish.
Here they are, the mighty Resistance in the basement. Lord of the Flies. Oh, you want to hear that bark again? Oh, sorry, I should have headed back. But for now, we have plot event as an earthquake takes over the core of the anarchy, and the core of the anarchists.
How many days into this are we now? Is it still day one?
I think it's still day one, yeah. It was nighttime when we went into the forest, and then it turned into daytime when we left. So there's still about 13 days left to the Great Extinction. Now they've figured out that I'm the Chosen because I have a big jewel on my head, which honestly makes it quite easy. Yay! Mallory, I'm so sad that you arrived late because I've already gushed quite a bit about this game by now. But I can probably gush about it all over again. The Ragu quotient, I don't think these children have much Ragu at all. I think that's what's making them stand up to the power.
This is the battle as old as time.
Riza is the only one of the three main campaigns who can talk to dogs. All the other ones will just hear the bark over and over. And in a sense, that is a little bit of a buff for them, because I have to fulfill the entire, like, speech thing before I can hear the bark again. But if I go to one of the other characters, I can just, like, mash the button and do a big bark. Over and over again. Bark, 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 bark. Anyway, the children have all left in incredible excitement, and it has become nighttime again. Active time system. Let's see, there was a door here that they were standing in front of before. Captain was looking for me at the inn. The captain being this man we met, who is called Garlisle. I will not get over the fact that the man is named Garlisle.
No, it is profoundly JRPG of a name.
Oh, there's a shop up here? Oh, nothing left to sell. Curious. They are medicineless, so we cannot take the medicine from this child as we did in our hometown. I guess I'm glad that there's not really much to loot in the slums.
So I guess is our process here slowly but surely to make our way towards the mayor, or is the mayor not in the city right now?
Oh, we are going to destroy the mayor's molecules.
Excellent.
We are going to destroy the mayor's molecules very soon. It's kind of where I plan to take a break, honestly. We did also find some dirty clothes with the unappealing description, Gandhi wouldn't be caught dead in these. This is...
We.
the translation on this game can get a bit... Anyway, I'm going to make Garlisle wear those, and the dirty hat.
Yeah, Garlisle.
someone in here? Oh, this house. Okay. Well, let's head back to the inn and start the mayor destruction process. I kind of misremembered that, like, you couldn't go in front of the cops when you were in the city, but I guess you can. They're just rude to you and vile. Oh, right! There's a ghost that appears at night above the inn. I don't know why the ghost appears here. Actually, can I climb up this? Thank you, I will delete the mayor.
What is that? I'm
I'm
sure you've already found out by the time that I've asked that question.
No, I actually haven't. I have no idea what that is. Let's talk to this woman again. Never you mind. Rumors circulate amongst the sea cucumbers. Riza is somehow not sure if she's the chosen, even though she's the only person here with a giant jade in her head. Riza instantly agrees to kick the ass of the mayor.
Let's get to it. Right, okay. No more abusing the power of life for the sake of money. That's a pretty badass sentence.
Yeah, and a little bit too relatable.
Yes.
Let's see. We're going to sneak around the back. You know, the back. Fire escape? This is weirdly heist-like for a building that seems to be made of, like, death metal. Why, you little... Anyway. By the way, you guys, while we go through these kind of unimportant text boxes here, actually, I mean, we are... Matt, did we come to Babel to look for our mother or to follow our destiny? I guess we kind of did both, so I'm going to let you decide.
I think mainly to follow my... I've been definitely getting much more of a Destiny vibe so far than a Mother vibe. But
yeah,
that's
actually, we haven't...
based on what I've seen.
We haven't heard a single word about our missing mother, like, since the old man talked about it, so let's say Destiny. Dramatic music. I don't know. Okay, so her mother also tried to heal the planet. Welcome, Dogbugs. So follow in her footsteps.
I'm enjoying the fact that in this game as well, like, you get to hear from the protagonist. As in, like, the protagonist continues some of the dialogue, kind of like back and forth. That doesn't always happen, right?
Yeah, there's some... It's not a silent protagonist sort of game now. And that's good, considering there's 3 protagonists to play through. We're going to heal the heart of humanity. Alright. And now this Dorcas Malocus is gone away. Alright, I'll try Danganronpa when I have control of the menu again. I was gonna ask if anyone who has newly arrived wanted to suggest any spell words. Oh, I haven't even introduced the concept to some of you, probably.
Yeah, it's a pretty incredible concept.
There's our grandpa, flashback, waiting for... Oh! Waiting for us to be born, and the giant statue disappeared the exact moment we were born. Ah, shit.
Oh, damn.
Grandpa has apparently decided to name the child, and if it's a boy, his name will be Sheezer. If it's a girl, it will be Riza.
Great name, Grandpa.
Thank fucking Christ it was a girl. Oh boy.
Can you imagine that school like registration at the start of the day?
Can you imagine angrily yelling, "She's her"? Oh right, and I was born with a giant jewel on my head because the statue got absorbed into my mom's body, I guess.
She's a...
We
Jesus.
already know this bottom code, thank you. Anyway, it's time to type Danganronpa into a special text box. Oh boy. Does it even fit? Oh, it barely does. Matt, do you even know what Danganronpa is?
I have to say that I don't.
Spirit down. Yeah, that sounds about right. Danganronpa is a video game series that everyone got really excited about, and then sort of everyone just got really exhausted with.
I see. Was it like something that was potentially going to happen, or it did happen and it wasn't? Did it not measure up to people's expectations?
It's it did happen. It's a very gaudy sort of series, so I guess like when it made its impact, it got. Let's actually. This is a Treasure of the Rudras stream. Mallory, do you have a spell to suggest? The thing is, you can just type words in here and they will auto-generate a spell. Like my friend here, Matt, or Main, who does wind damage to all, famously.
And does extra damage to cops.
You can also carbo load. Yeah, it does do extra damage to cops, as it turns out. You can carbo load while casting spaghetti. You can fire an extremely sexy beam that did in fact make a beam animation happen, which I kind of didn't think it would. The animations are also generated from the word.
Is there any limit on how many spells you can have stored?
Yeah, sadly, there's only 4 of these screens.
Okay.
Fever time!
Are there...
Let's get some Puyo Puyo in here. Wait, is Fever... Fever is not from Puyo Puyo, is it? What was I thinking about? Fever Time seems to be an extremely potent wind damage spell against one target. Why did I think Fever was from... What is that video game that yells Fever at you? Let's see. Oh, right! It is Puyo Puyo! I've walked a gigantic circle around myself. I'm a fool. Do we have Garlisle in a party? No. Oh, right. Garlisle only comes out at nighttime. What are we supposed to do for the moment? We haven't been in all the buildings in this weird sort of purple, gritty city.
Aren't we looking for the mayor?
I think the only thing I can remember from our plot right now is that we were meant to be doing we were meant to sneak in at night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Let's talk to this strange witch in this house, who is a guide in the affairs of Mantras. If you find one of these people, they will teach you a spell, and just sort of directly inscribe it directly into your spellbook. But we already have this spell. I don't know why she's here and teaches us a spell that we start with. So that's just sort of a weird thing. Kurgan's cronies. Kurgan's the mayor. The cronies of the mayor drink me dry and don't pay a penny. They use the mayor's might. I still can't believe it. We have to all combat the mayor. Oh right. Sorry, Matt.
No, I wasn't going to say anything. I'm just taking it all in.
I've maybe been a terrible conversationalist on here, but here's this strange building. Every time I play this, I do walk over here and just sort of look at this one for a while because Man.
It looks like an H.R. Geiger
Yeah.
illustration.
Sort of does. If you've seen the image, the sound is getting a little bit crusty. If you've seen the image used for I was about to say album art for this game, the packaging, this does have a lot of metal album cover aesthetic going on. Let's try just walking in the front door of the mayor's abode. Well, nothing here. And I'm not allowed there. What was I supposed to be doing? Streamer's curse. If you stream a video game, you are bound to just completely forget what you're doing instantly and mill about. Oh. Is it hard to hear me?
It's better now.
Oh. How about now?
Yes, all fine.
Because the game is doing a little bit of, like, robot... My internet might be protesting a little bit, but it should be fine again soon.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine on my end now.
How's the stream quality for everyone in chat? Oh, that's not a place I can enter, apparently. Oh, right, I could turn off Discord and get some performance back. Let's see. Oh, right, there's a ladder here to the back of the building. Ha! Alright, we're all set.
The sneaking, is it going to commence?
It's going to commence. Garlai was behind here. Yeah, I think it's a little bit choppy. I hope it's just temporary, but if not, I'll see what I can do about it. Oh wow, it's very choppy now. Let's see. Garlai has joined us once again. Do we have all the mantras we need to go through this tougher than usual area? I'm going to add a couple... Wait, oh right, that's right. I'm going to add a couple mantras that I know about from just playing the game that are quite useful. Power up is your general strength boost for everyone in the party. What else do I know about? I guess... we probably have just about everything we need. Now, let's see. A lever. Activate all levers. A key is needed. Alright. Key is needed. Alright. Oh, I should not have activated lever, probably? Or... No, there's a lever down here. Being railroaded slightly here.
So within the lore of the game, you're kind of doing the work of some of the urchins who you met earlier. Like, they've been trying to fight to do this.
Right.
For a while, right?
This is the plan that they've already set up. I found dirty shoes. Have I completed the dirty set? Earwax marks. Man, that's horrible.
On the shoes?
No, on the hat.
Oh.
It would be really impressive. Well, we've completed Dirty Man. Congratulations, Carlisle.
You are entirely dirty.
I am endirtened. Let's head down this ladder first and see if there's... Oh, there's probably something here. Oh, right. Now, Regulus, I think, is a bow. Yeah. A stately bow for a proud warrior. That means we can switch away from shield and rapier to a ranged attack for Riza. Riza is able to use rapiers and bows, and maybe also something else? No, I think it's just those two. What is this button? Not able. Weird that I'm not fighting any enemies. I haven't been fighting enough.
I guess maybe because this is sneaking around.
Yeah, but it's a jrpg. Oh, Carlisle is going to cause trouble for us. Wonderful. Leader of the child gang. The child gang that the mayor apparently fears quite a lot. Well, let's try out... Actually, let's just defeat them with the power of my friend Maine. Oh, we should try out one of the new spells we got as well. Nicely dodged all that. Are any of these multi... Let's destroy them all with wife.
I think so. Their attacks are really puny. They only did 1 damage, I think.
Well, for one thing, I'm in the back row, and they also have like secondary attacks. Okay, that did less than his main attack. They have stronger attacks, they just haven't been doing them. They just haven't...
Wife! The wife attack is so compelling.
Let's try Hamha and see what that does for us. There we go. That stab does way more damage. So we've been getting quite lucky that they haven't been... Hamha seems to summon the coldness of space. What are hamsters all about?
The void. It calls onto the hamsters.
Void hamster. In the game Metal Gear, or is it Metal Gear 2? There are... It heavily... Well, not heavily. It features poisonous guinea pigs as an obstacle for you.
See, the word poisonous is interesting to me rather than venomous, because it's like, you snack on a guinea pig, you die.
I think it's they bite you and you die.
Oh, I see.
So maybe they are poison. Maybe they are venomous. Or maybe Solid Snake just crawls over them and eats them.
Yeah,
that
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, that's in character. Also, the kids seem to have completed their mission by pulling one X lever. Thank you, Resistance. Ah, the lever has activated a wooden ladder. Oh boy. I hope this is not enough flashing to be bothersome to enemies' photosensitivity. I'll try to get through the area quickly. The butterflies are speaking to us, telling us that we can help them. Well, let's get out of here. Or not. Oh, did we already get to the purifier? Gotta find them. Are we good on health? Let's use one medical. God, that's right, I do need to show you Carlisle's magic casting pose. He's the biggest dweebus in the world. Rotten little brood.
Let's see it.
What? I think that's more of a, like, magic power of the beastess thing. Let's see. We can cast Danganronpa at great expense to make this cop feel extremely bad.
These cops are are they a different sort of class of cop because of their armor?
I don't know. They do only get referred to as the mayor's cronies. Let's show off Bird. I think Bird has a wonderful animation. It's just Bird.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Let's also show off good old Carlisle's spell casting pose because it's the fucking dweebiest. Just puts his arms right out there. And I guess his win pose is already also incredibly dweeby. Anyway, up we go.
I really like the way that the Garlisle guy sort of flicks his little blonde quiff after the fight is over, like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Garlisle thinks he's incredibly cool in his dirty, dirty clothes. By the way, here's a HPMP points that we can use to like grind. I don't think there's random encounters here. Though. I've learned to spell Soonmide. I see. Perhaps I have. I think I can remove TQ because that one did no damage at all. Some spells are just like worse, even though they like they get worse and better. You can't just look at the mana count and see how strong they are. Sadly. Oh shit! Huh. The spell Soonmide seems to be some manner of dark aligned spell that gives us defense versus holy damage.
What is holy damage? Have we encountered that yet?
Holy damage is in this elemental field, light versus dark. It would be light. So it's light elemental. They just called it holy in that one. Yeah, TQ being a really like piddly bad spell is pretty much perfect. But sorry, I shouldn't have overwritten it, but I'm just so used to like trying to save space because I only have 4 of these pages. Man, the Soonmide spell even has 13. It even costs 13 mana. I was born on the 13th. It can't be a coincidence.
It just can't be.
And that's a save point, as you can see by its stately nature. Oh, there are random encounters. Babble Dog? Man, I don't want to fight Babble Dog. Let's get out of here. Bye. I believe this is the first boss fight. Let's see. Do we have everything we need? We can try, and if not. Sarabada, you say? We might need a powerful farewell. Matt, you know a little bit of Japanese, don't you?
I know such a small amount. Yeah, from a long time ago.
Ah, right.
Why? What's Sarabada?
Sarabada is a dramatic way. Well, actually, I don't know if it's inherently dramatic, but it's often said in a very dramatic way in anime and stuff. It's a way to say farewell.
Ah. Okay.
Or like, fare thee well, Sarabada. It does wind damage to all. That might be useful.
Including our side, or just...
Oh no, I don't think there's... No. There might be like 1 or 2 earth elemental spells. There's 2 damage types that are outside the 6 in the menu, and that's void damage and earth damage. And I think there are some earthquake spells and stuff that hurt you as well.
Right.
We can try and figure them out. Alright, Mayor. Foul Mayor. They made a purifier to preserve it. Wasn't there a guy in the town, though, that said that it produces more pollution than it solves? Down in the War Machine. Oh no! He's a libertarian.
Of course. This is Ron Paul. We've encountered Ron Paul in the 90s. This was always going to happen.
Aspect of Ayn Rand. Also, yeah, the power of the machine is the butterflies. And now he wants to steal the jade from my big forehead.
They're always after this. My jade.
Mayors always want to steal the gemstone from your very, very Head. Ah, I should have learned. I should have learned anti-mayor. Damn it. Ah, never mind. We're fighting his mechanical soldier. That old chestnut. Shivaithan. We might actually be underleveled for this, because I do remember this thing kicking my ass.
Uh-oh.
Let's see how it goes.
We didn't do any grinding.
None at all. Let's power up first. And maybe try to freeze this thing. Yeah, it's Shiva Ethan. We did not freeze this thing. Alright, that's a hefty chunk of damage. Nothing we can handle for.
Okay, we can do this. We need to bury Ethan under just immense piles of ragu.
How nice is this enemy, by the way? Its movements and its... All the enemies in this game look great. All the animations in this game look great. I adore them.
It reminds me a little bit of Mega Man in the way that those movements seem to work. But
Mega
maybe
Man
that's
is
just me. Yeah.
Yes, sort of robot.
Mega Man X.
I missed if that actually did much of any damage at all. Let's see. Does it have any elements? Maybe it's weak. Maybe it's like electric, and that would make it weak against wind. So let's put a big bird up against this machine and see where that gets us. Oh no, the mighty arm punch. 98. I don't know if that's good. What about water? Let's try a weak water spell. One thing that is kind of bogus about this game is you don't know which elements to prepare for when you enter a boss battle, and you might have to like lose once and then prepare a bunch of spells against that element, or equip stuff that fixes that element, that kind of thing.
Right.
Let's cast Heal on Garth Lyle. Can you cast anything, Garth Lyle? Let's just have you cast Freeze once more and try to freeze this thing. That was worthless. Robot elements. I don't think we have any spell. Oh my god, of course, the sexy beam.
Sure.
Oh my god, what? What was that even? A mysterious attack has taken place. Sexy beam did not seem to do a lot. What about 8-cap? No, actually that's the same element. Let's try... I don't think this thing used any magical attacks, but let's try stealing MP from it. I do love that when you use an item in battles in this game, you do a little pose where you stick your entire arm down a very big bag. I'm almost out of MP. Let's cast Main versus this dreadful.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the ultra cop, right? This is like the cop that cannot have its mind changed.
A robot is the ultimate cop that can't have its mind changed?
Well, RoboCop taught us anything. I mean, I think that's sort of what it taught us.
Did RoboCop teach us anything? Let's say Sarabada.
What does...
What?
Yeah. I was thinking about wife.
I'm always thinking about wife. Alright. Actually, I think Garth should be the one to cast wife. He seems to type.
Sure. Dirty, dirty wife man.
Oh no, he doesn't have... well, then let's let him cast wife next round.
Prepare him for wife.
Oh no! Oh wow, Sarabada has quite the animation, but not quite the damage that I would like. It seems our spellbook is maybe full of junk.
Oh,
wait,
rats.
did I give myself MP? Ah, damn it.
But like, but how would you even know how to counter this particular being? Because there's no indication of what its typing is or anything.
Yeah, you kind of don't know.
There was what was pretty good. Something gave you like
piss.
90 something damage. What was that?
I think that was Bird. So Bird might actually have been our best guess here.
Okay.
But for now, we need to bring our good friend Garlisle back from the underworld, which is a bad sign because that will all consume my entire turn. And this guy will probably get to knock one of those out. Swirling Herbs, revive this man.
Is it possible within the game to continue on without Garlisle? Like if you were to... Can we just dispose of Garlisle?
Is it possible to get a dead Garlisle? Oh,
How much
God.
ragu can I trade in for the corpse of Garlisle? That's what I need to know.
Wonderful sentences to say out loud with friends.
You're allowed to say it. I mean, I've not been arrested since I just said it just now.
Ah, shit, I used that. I planned very badly. Two people just... I'm gonna use up all my sweet, delicious water on this guy.
Also,
Garlisle's
why are Garlisle's knees that blue?
Why are his knees what?
That blue. His
Oh.
knees.
he
Only
has,
his knees.
he has a condition. It's
Okay.
all the blood in his body kind of just pools at his knee. Now that
It's a
I've
sign
said
of status.
Now that I've said this, I kind of wish I hadn't said this. Yeah, seems like Bird was our best bet this entire time.
Can we bird? Can we bird now?
I would like to Bird now.
When can we bird again?
Oh!
We can bird now.
Goodness gracious. I've been destroyed yet again.
Well, it was gonna happen.
That's... Rissa is the only one of the three who starts with a resurrection spell, but it only resurrects you at 1 HP. Let's see if we can't get out of this alive. Oh, it's turning redder. It's turning very, very red. It's upset with us. Some more birds, and we should be good. I think we probably could have leveled up a little bit more, as it turns out.
But can we make it through? Maybe.
No! Oh, fight with all you got. I am probably going to have to grind after this, just to, like, re-buy all the items and stuff I've been using. But we do have a little bit of ornithological damage output. There we go. Bird. Ah, it's growing redder still.
Ugh. When will this Robocop be red enough?
Stop your wiggling. Become as dust. There we go. It turned into lava.
That's what you like to see. That's what we're looking for.
I love to turn Robocop into lava. Anyway, Mayor.
Yes.
The
I
mayor
love to see
vanished!
Garlisle play with his hair. Oh no.
The mayor phased out of existence!
Why is this always the way?
Ah, fucking mayors.
But why is it they always have this capacity to be in the end room and then
Yeah, I've encountered Lauman, and my path will lead me to Mayfa. Matt, there's more plot now.
Okay.
There are only 14 days left for the human race. Okay, there's 14 days. I explained this at the beginning of the stream, but this game, the Rudras in the name of the game, refer to the various extinction events that eradicated all the weird races before us, stuff like lizards and beardmen. Anyway, he has generically told us to follow our destiny and believe in ourselves, which is what we're looking for.
And get the butterflies out of that machine.
Yeah, these kids are going to recognize a little bit of stink and try to free these butterflies, I think. Also, again, I am really sorry if this is, like, uncomfortably flashy for the photosensitive. I'm just going to hold down the A button here. Get us out of it. Wee wee.
Oh, your audio has gone a little glitchy again on my end.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
but
it's
I
back.
think
It's back.
I think it's just something that's going to happen from time to time. It might be my internet connection doesn't like my attempted stream. Oh, yeah, actually, OBS is warning me about the skipped frames. Let me just pause a little bit here in the middle of this beautiful, beautiful scene here and see what OBS is mugging about. I'm truly sorry if this has been like unlistenable or something.
No, it hasn't. Well, I mean, I don't know about the chat, but it hasn't been unlistenable for me.
Let's see. It's not using that much of my CPU that I can tell. It's probably also Firefox being weird and leaking memory, I suppose. Let's keep try. Maybe it just needed a little breathing room. Now, the first part of the prophecy here was, amidst the light they will dance, and I think that refers to this. The butterflies powered a purification machine, and now that they've been let out, the air seems to have fixed itself. This is what's called the butterfly effect. And we've already solved one of the big problems of the entire quest.
With nothing but the power of bird, jeans, ragu, and dirty man.
I like that you said jeans, even though I haven't written down jeans for it yet.
No, but Garlyle's jeans.
Oh,
They
yeah,
powered us to victory.
the powerful, the big knees. Thank you, children. No, thank you, children. Let's see. I think we do need to establish Jeans Freak. Yeah, I guess I did put very, very dirty jeans on Garlyle before I went into the boss fight. This could not be more appropriate for the spell Jeans Freak. I'm looking forward to using that. Oh! Please don't fall over.
I'm all good.
Alright. Jeans raise our spirits immensely. I will keep this spell and use it.
With a huge cost.
Well, that is also pretty accurate to jeans and freaking thereof.
Yes. This is a Levi's jeans freak.
I don't know if we'll get a full heal, but let's set it to the end before we go. We've been going for 2 solid hours, by the way. Is everyone feeling alright? I'm
feeling good. I think I probably will have to make a move shortly.
Right, yeah, I was also starting to feel the fatigue a bit, and we did just defeat a boss, but I was kind of hoping we would get farther. When you say a little bit, how long do you think you got?
I could do another, like 10 minutes or so.
Oh, 10 minutes. Well, we can keep going until you're leaving, and then I guess I can try to see if I can keep going on my own afterwards. I'm surprised at how many viewers we've managed to have here, and maybe I'll be able to keep going with the help of an audience.
Yeah.
As long as I have someone to talk to, I think I'll be able to manage. When I tried streaming, like doing a test stream of this, I was just mumbling up a storm and not really doing great, I think.
No, it's been going great.
Yeah, when it's a JRPG can get kind of dry. That's the only thing. Oh,
well,
wait. Oh. You want to visit your grandfather before we go. Okay! We're supposed to head back to our hometown and report that we've healed everyone. Well, we've healed the air, at least. Well, if you only have 10 minutes left, maybe I should... Well, first of all, thank you for coming to stream with me. It's been a tremendous help. I was like...
No. Yeah, of course. It's been... I've had a great time. I think I definitely want to tune in again, but with the audio. So I think next time, if we can try to fix that issue so that I can tune in with the rest of you guys and see and hear all of the great music and sounds and stuff as well, and also be experiencing it at the same kind of pace as you, that would be
that would be a lot better. It really is too bad that didn't work out. But I also wanted, before you went, to make sure I told everyone about your lovely music. You got... Is main.bandcamp your main sort of... your
Yeah, I mean, that's where I've got some of my kind of official stuff. The latest thing that's on there, though, was a response to the Trump election. So it's been a while since I've uploaded to there.
Very
but
2016.
But it still bears repeating. But yeah, no, I'm kind of, I guess, kind of a producer, and but I think probably the best place to follow me is just on Twitter if you aren't already.
That's
just main music.
Yeah.
And there's stuff coming up, but now there's a lot of kind of fragments and stuff all over the place, but feel free to see what I have on my Bandcamp. I did manage to bag main.bandcamp.com, and there's a few of my projects up there. I specialize mostly in more kind of harsh noise music and the distorted end of things, so it's maybe not for people who are maybe freaked out easily with sound. I would say that's if we're going to do a content warning.
I will say, like, as someone who doesn't really, like, I have very sensitive hearing, so I mostly, like, don't get along with noise, but I will say that, like, your album Levante, that one actually, like, treated me real nice.
Yeah, so check that one out if you want some more ambient, like the place where ambient and noise kind of meets. That was a piece that I made, which was, in fact, I guess kind of similar to the plot of this game. It was kind of like an ecological response track to an issue. The Levante phenomenon is kind of an interesting phenomenon to do with wind, in fact, which is why it's kind of impressive to me that the game decided that main is a wind attack.
I think
because
I think in that case we do have to figure out what Levante turns out to be. And I guess I am risking a little bit here, because if it doesn't turn out to be wind, I'm going to feel a little bit silly.
But
What? What?
wait, it still hasn't loaded in for me. Oh Jesus!
I think this is the attack you mentioned where it hurts every... Oh no, I bet I know what this is. It like probably kills the party member that casts it and does a bunch of fucking damage.
Okay, wow.
Well,
yeah, well,
listen to Levante, everyone.
yes. Strangely, profoundly impactful. But yes, I
Silently
will
deleting this one.
Anywho, I had a great time. Thank you so much, Sunlight.
Oh, thank you,
I
Matt.
hope you enjoy the rest of your stream, and I please invite me back, and I would love to get invested more in the tales of Ragu and Jeans.
We will figure out what this crazy old man was talking about. All of his 6 wild plot points that he forced into one sentence. Well,
Excellent. Okay, I can't wait to see.
My wonderful friend.
Absolutely. Ciao for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Alright. Well, that was my good friend Matt. Man, I am feeling the heat from having streamed for 2 hours. Maybe I shouldn't have been so extremely ambitious with my very first stream in like years. I guess yeah, actually I guess I should be ending the stream soon. It's about to be like 11 PM here, and I do try to get up a little bit early in the mornings now. Well, let's talk to the old man, and then we'll call it a day. Ah, the dog is pleased with our actions. Let's hear that one more time. Yes? Let's hear that one more time. And yeah, another one. And just one more. Yes, fantastic. Now, where is this old dork? Which one of these is our house? I actually never figured that out. I smell the stink of butterfly. There he is. Alright, let's get one more burst of exposition here. And, is there a word you guys want me to try before the stream is over? Do you have a final fanciful piece of vocab that you need me to test out? Horn Cave. Can't do that in November. Let's see. Dr. Muirch. That is a person from a different campaign. This guy just taught us an enhanced resurrection spell, which we extremely needed. Dog time and Stonky. Well, I'm on board. Final Stonky. Let's see what this is. Ah, dog element damage to all. Extremely strong. And our good friend Stonky will now raise our spirits. I have a lot of spells that raise our spirits, so let me enhance this one into the final Stonky. The Stonky that awaits us all. About halfway into your quest. Well, shit. Well, let's refresh our MP in the inn and go out and beat up the future. Our rooms cost 4 Ragu. I wonder, I really, really do wonder if Ragu was the currency in the Japanese version, or if Gideon Z just went on sort of a wild tear. Alright, let's find something to meet up before we go. The future is here. The future is dog time. Actually, before we beat it up, we can enhance our spirit and get both in one fight. Here it comes, the final stank. Absorb the stank into your body. Perfect. And because of my spirit boost, I can unleash a stronger dog type. Mother of God! Truly, nothing is faster than a dog. Alright. Well, thank you everyone. You've been wonderful to me. Casting Ragu? Well, I think I'm... It would be cool if it gave me free money. I will type it out, but I won't cast it, and then the stream will finally end. Let's see. Ragu? Ah, money has made our spirits sick. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming to my stream. I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't get an audience, or that you might not want to see me stream a JRPG for hours and hours on end, but you've all been a delight. I hope to stream a bit more, maybe not through Advent when I'm home with my family, but I will definitely try to continue this. I do want to complete Treasure of the Rudras someday. Alright, I think in this case I'm just... Oh, I got to remove this level. Scoot.